There has been a noticeable surge in transaction activity on the main Ethereum Virtual Machine chains as of late. Around 95% of these transactions have inscriptions. According to blockchain power and minimum analytics tool, Ordinal's inscriptions have gained favor as a direct means of creating non-fungible tokens on the blockchain by embedding unique data in transaction called data. They can imagine tiny capsules embedded within Bitcoin itself, holding images, text, or even videos. That's what Ordinal's inscriptions are. Digital artifacts etched permanently onto the Bitcoin blockchain. Each inscription summons on a single Satoshi, the smallest unit of Bitcoin, creating unique, indestructible assets. Think of them as NFTs forged within the Bitcoin network itself. These inscriptions boast the same durability and security as Bitcoin, while offering exciting possibilities. Artists can directly upload their work, creating verifiable digital art. Limited edition items and collectibles can be minted, unlocking a new realm for digital ownership. However, after a brief flurry a few weeks ago, the Inscription protocol surged around. Networks supporting EVM smart contracts has slowed off. Inscriptions continue to account for a disproportionate amount of activity on Avalanche and Ethereum's early testnet, according to data from Dune Analytics. But they have since decreased on other effects, and its problem easy from the NP center of the popular Layer 2 networks, such as the Polygon POS sidechain and the BNB chain. A recent analysis of the charts reveals a notable decline in these transactions. According to the most recent data, the Avalanche network's highest recorded inscription count was approximately 370,000. So in terms of gas fees, some networks paid over $1 million in gas expenses in December when the inscription frenzy was at its peak. Notably, Avalanche and Arbitrum reported the gas fees of more than $5 million and $2 million, respectively, on December 16th. While some networks began to see gas fees that were less than $1 million, Avalanche maintained this pattern to December 21st. Gas prices dropped dramatically after the highest recorded gas price being roughly $16,000 at the time of writing. Inscriptions made up 77% of Avalanche transactions during the last 7 days. 67% of Goerli transactions, 10% of Base transactions, 7.5% of ZK Secure transactions, less than 5% BNB chain and OP Maymec transactions, and 1% of Polygon POS chain transactions. In contrast, in December, inscriptions accounted for over 40% of transactions on BNB chain and Polygon POS chain, and between 50% and 75% of transactions on Gnosis, Arbitrum to buy WTRing. 50%, and the decrease in inscription activity comes after a spike in recent weeks as inscription protocols spread over networks that are compatible with EVM. Following the release of native inscription procedures in late November, there was a surge of activity that resulted in transaction fees on Near Polygon and Phantom rising by 4,500%, 6,900%, and around 9,000% respectively. This significant cut suggested a sharp decline in the contribution to network fees as the year came to an end. It's still unclear if this signals a brief lull in the popularity of inscriptions on EVMs or their eventual demise. The